Okay, welcome to unleashing your intuition and your intuitive abilities. Let me go ahead and share my screen. All right, so we're gonna make this chat a lot of fun. We're gonna make it blow up, okay? For those of you who are here today, I want you to share with me where you're from, where you're tuning in from, so that I could say hello to you, because I want to connect with you today. When we connect, when we make that connection with us here in this community, gathering here together, we make a sacred connection, a divine connection. And if you want to unleash your intuitive abilities, it's nice to have that spiritual support of like-minded people, because we're all here to amplify the energy and the frequency of each other. Okay, so please use the chat to ask questions. Use the chat to answer when I ask questions. Okay, and you can put anything in the chat. You can put how you're feeling as we move through this masterclass. You can ask questions, like I said. You can share your love and light in the chat. Okay, and I'll be reading all these questions and answers here, and just kind of following you and your energy so that we can see what we can help you with. Okay, so thank you so much, Catherine. So wonderful to see you. Tracy, Katia, hello. Ira, so wonderful from Portugal. Vanessa, wow, we've got people from all over. Selena, California, girl, it is early there right now, isn't it? 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, it's 8 o'clock. Okay. Not too bad. Buford, Georgia. Hi, Betty. And Tracy, hello, my dear Susanna. Wow, another one from Portugal. Wow, we're hitting every
Oh no, I don't want to be seen.
that we can. And if you guys are unmuted, please mute yourself. I'm going to mute you as well, but please stay unmuted. That way it's easy for everyone to hear what we are going to be learning today. And we don't want to interrupt the energy. So please be on mute as we move through this. And we have a lot to cover. Right? We have a lot to cover today. You're going to be here for the next 2 hours. You have to be live in order to receive the full compilation of this class, because when you stay till the end, you're going to learn so much about you, your body, and how everything comes together. Okay, so please try to stay till the end, and let's get started and dive right in. Who is ready to dive right in? Because I'm definitely ready. So just say you are ready to get the energies ready. Hello, Hannah from Czech Republic. Hello, welcome. And South Africa, Belinda. Hello, welcome. San Diego, Diane. All right, now put ready in the chat. Let's get the energies flowing, guys. Let's get the energies flowing. Yep, thank you, Betty. And Betty, you might want to put it on everyone so everyone could see your messages, okay? So ready, Vanessa, thank you. Tracy, thank you. Ira, Selena, yes. Diane, awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are all ready. Please stay on mute once again. It is really important to stay on mute, because I could hear some noises, okay, guys? So please stay on mute. We want to respect everyone's energies here. And unless I ask you to unmute, then please do so. We will do some questions at the end, okay? All right, so the global market, pharmaceutical revenue worldwide total. Here's what it is, guys. 1.42 trillion US dollars, right? In 2021, we know 2020 was very chaotic with COVID settling in and people having to deal with anxiety and a lot of other mental health issues that were happening at that time. But if we look at the industry, you know, it's quite a multi-trillion-dollar industry. And it's just going up, right? It's just going up. And this is the role that pharmaceuticals play in our lives right now. How many of you have something going on in your body that you would like to heal? Let me ask you that. Or you've tried to heal with conventional medicine, or you don't believe in going to conventional medicine. Can you please put that in the chat? If you have already tried conventional medicine, it didn't work for you, you're trying to heal yourself, just give me a little bit of input. I know Bridget says, yep. So give me a little more information. Have you tried pharmaceuticals and it didn't work for you? Have you tried conventional medicine? No conventional medicine for me, right? A lot of us are here because we are trying to figure out what are other ways of healing ourselves. Tracy's still trying meds, and that's perfectly fine. We should look at other avenues of healing ourselves along with the conventional medicine. I'm trying to heal arthritis. Okay. Anybody here stressed? Can you put stress in the chat if you are stressed, if you're dealing with stress? Just in general, because I just want to know how many of you feel the stress. I know it's the holiday time, but stress, right? Catherine says conventional med and pharma harms me. Yeah. PTSD, Tracy, thank you. Vanessa, stress. Anyone else? Can you please put stress in the comments? Because when you put this energy in the comments, what happens is we're transmuting it, okay? As we are letting it go, okay? When you write things down, you allow it to come to the surface and you release it. Haven't seen a primary care physician in 15 to 20 years. I have chronic and acute pain, stress. Yes, so we all have something, but everything starts from that thing called stress, right? Inflammation starts to cascade within the body. The body then says, okay, nervous system, you need to go into fight or flight, which impacts then the immune system, then the cardiovascular system and the digestive system and all these other systems. And guess what? At the end, because you're hitting your head against the wall, you're like, okay, let's go to pharmaceuticals. Now, doctors may or may not be able to help you. A lot of people have been turned away saying, doctors saying that I just can't help you. I don't know what more I can do for you. Anybody feel that? Like anybody have that experience where doctors are just saying, there's nothing else I can do for you? That was me. Okay. Once upon a time, that was me. And at the end, they just want to put you on anti-anxiety medication, right? Because it's either anxiety or fibromyalgia. There's two things that I see all the time, right? Or a referral to a therapist. Yeah. And I see that this resonates with some of you. Susie says, I'm on Xanax. Now, is it necessary? That's when the role of alternative healing comes in. 38% of US adults age 18 years and over, and approximately 12% of children use some form of complementary alternative medicine now, which is wonderful. Things such as yoga, meditation, acupuncture, Ayurveda, homeopath, Tai Chi, cranial sacral, and energy healing. People are starting to use more methods. And I recently just had a client, just like some of you said, that, that you don't go see a doctor. You haven't been to a doctor. But I constantly see clients who come in with back pain, knee pain. They need to have surgery because of their knees, but they haven't seen a doctor or don't want to go see a doctor, don't want to have surgery, and they're looking for alternative healing modalities. The complementary alternative medicine umbrella incorporates so many different modalities, over 20 to 30 different modalities. And energy healing is one of them. Okay. And I just had that lady I was talking about who needed to have knee surgery. She was she had back pain. She was dealing with digestive issues. She was given the wrong medication at one point in her life, and it threw her entire body off. And she still feels the effects of that after some teen years. It's been over 10 years. And she's like, I can still feel the effects of that. So does medication still reside in your body after that many years? Of course it does, because your liver, your kidneys, all of that has to metabolize it, and it takes a while. That's why we do so many detoxes and try to cleanse the body of pharmaceuticals, chemicals, EMFs, all kinds of toxins, right? But one of the things that we always forget to detox is our thoughts, feelings, emotions, beliefs, and our traumas. And that's what we're going to talk about today. And I see some of you are putting some stuff in the chat, and I love it. Fibromyalgia, Tracy says, yeah. So you were already diagnosed with that. I had 15 years ago, but it was past trauma, says Ira. Deidre, yes, even the best doctors said they could not do anything and sent me alternative healing, and I never looked back. I love it. I love it. And it's true. Once you look at alternative healing, you'll never look back, because that's where everything is headed. Alternative healing in 2021 was $92.65 billion industry. And by 2030, it's going to be a $411 billion industry. And the more of us that become energy healers and other life coaches, I think we can help more people. Don't you guys think so? If you're not already doing the energy healing work, and you're not using your empathic abilities to help people that need help. I mean, look at it. People need you. And if you're not already playing that role and getting your gifts out there, you're missing your purpose. Catherine says, super sensitive empath pick up collective energies all the time. Yeah. But are you doing the work of helping yourself and helping others? When we help ourselves, we're helping others as well. Violet says, spring forest qigong, beautiful. I love qigong and Reiki, yes, and walking, beautiful. So it's time to really step into our power. Shamans, sages, Native Americans, medicine men and women knew about a powerful force. And that is why you need this intuition, because even though it's a powerful source, you're not tapping into it. Within every human being, this powerful force connects humans to everyone and everything, and it's called intuition, the root of your inner intelligence. Intuition plays a huge role in all aspects of your life, from deciding what car to buy, what food to eat, what produce to pick at the grocery store, what school your children will go to, what sickness your children have, what sickness you have. Your intuition plays a huge role. What your body needs. And when you can tap into that intuition of what your body needs and make that connection, it is one of the biggest gifts that you can give yourself and your body. And you don't have to be a shaman. You don't have to be a sage. You don't have to be a medicine woman to do this, right? Because you already have that power. It is your greatest asset, and you don't even know it. And maybe you do. But I'm going to share with you so much today that you're going to see that you really didn't know as much as you thought you did. And I can't wait to help you discover it. Today, we live in a world and it's hard to listen to our intuition. How many of you feel that way? that sometimes you're like indecisive. You can't make a decision because there's so much noise. There's too much of other people's input. And you're not allowing it to flow. How many of you feel that? Like it's difficult sometimes. Yeah, Susie says, I do feel that way. Trudy says, I do. Yeah, it's just too much. But what if you can actually just center, have that intuition, make whatever decision you need to make without even thinking twice? That's what I'm going to help you do. The intuitive process is so profound and it can help you make so many decisions in your life. The key is allow time and space for answers to come through without over analyzing that situation. So what I want you to do right now, yes, Selena says, yes, it's difficult. I know, I get it. So here's what I want you to do. You have the logical brain on the left side, and then you have the creative brain on the right. How many of you are left-sided? And how many of you are right? Just write left, right, whichever one you are, okay? Especially when it comes to your intuition. I love it. Do you ever get into the left brain? Do you ever get too logical where you can't make a decision? Where your intuition gets kind of bombarded, right? We just talked about that. Yeah. So even though you're saying right brain, guess what? A lot of you enter into the left. You go into the left because you kind of get stuck in this 3D world and your higher self. And then here's the soul and body just trying to reconnect to what it really is meant to explore. Okay. Now, here is how intuition shows up for many of you. And it can show up. The best way to really allow yourself to open up to all your senses is to take that time to slow down, right? It can show up as an image, it can show up as a physical sensation, or as an emotional response. Which one of these is you? Because everyone feels, senses, experiences intuition differently. Which one of these is you? Or what do you think is you? Because I had an experience in the beginning of my own journey where I was afraid of my intuition. I was afraid to use it. And I didn't know what was going to come to me. I didn't know what was going to open up. And maybe some of you are scared to see an image, to feel something, to have an emotional response. I just had a lady the other day on TikTok tell me that she's afraid to tap into her intuition because she doesn't know what's going to come through. And I completely get it because that was me. But when I decided what I wanted and that I wanted to work from love and light, that's when my intuition started to open up. I decided what I wanted it to look like. And sometimes we don't decide that. We just let things happen and then fear sets in. And then we're not as open as we want to be, but yet we're telling ourselves, I want to be open. And then on the other hand, we're like, oh no, but I'm scared. Anybody feel that way? Emotional response. Yes, I can have all three. Yes, Patty, it's an inner knowing. Bridget, is that an inner knowing? Okay, so a lot of you have that inner knowing. That's good to know. I used to, but not anymore. Feeling, knowing, emotion, says Hannah. Wonderful. So I decided that I only wanted to work from love and light. I wanted to feel into other people's body. Like that was my goal, right? I wanted to feel. I wanted to hear what the body was saying. I wanted to feel the emotions. And that's how I set my intention as to what I wanted for my intuition, how I wanted it to show up. And I want you to go ahead and set that intention for yourself as well. I hope you have a pen and paper handy, because I want you to write down, what is your intention? What is your intention for your intuition? How do you want it to show up right now? So I want you to write that down on a piece of paper. Okay, it's really important to do this work. You're here already. You're here to rock and roll. You're here to open up. So let's do it the right way. Okay. Go ahead and write down your intention for right now. What is it that you want as you move forward into the following year? You might be a healer, an empath, a highly sensitive, or psychic. Which one of these do you feel you are? Just put it in the chat once you're done setting your intention. Deidre says all. Susie says all. Yeah, I feel like when you're one, you're pretty much all of them, right? And it depends on how intuitive you are. Once you're an empath, the rest, it depends on how open you are to receiving the information. Selena says yes. Tracy says none. Okay, well, Tracy, you're going to discover that you are one of them, if not all. Trudy says not sure. Yeah, no problem. So empaths are those that can feel energy. Highly sensitives are also those that can feel energy, but they're not really sure why they're so sensitive. But empaths can feel a lot. They can sense emotions. They can sense when they don't feel good around somebody, or if somebody else doesn't feel good. The only problem with being an empath and highly sensitive is that you're not able to determine if it's yours or someone else's. How many of you feel that way? That sometimes you're not able to distinguish, is it yours or someone else's? Right? How many of you feel that sometimes when you can't distinguish between the two, then it kind of, you claim it all. And then you're in more pain or discomfort, right? Yeah. Amy says, yes, I find myself in that situation all the time. Yeah. So to be honest, guys, the struggle is real, right? Number one, you're not sure if you have gifts, you have these abilities and what they are. You're not even sure if you have the intuition. You're not sure if you're an empath. You're not sure if you're psychic. You're not sure if you're a healer. But if you're here, I'm going to tell you, you are a healer. Let's go ahead and clear, cancel, delete anything that you have told yourself or others have told you that you're not a healer, because I'm telling you right now, you're a healer. Okay? And now I want you to think as a healer. Okay? Whether you're just healing yourself or you're healing other people. Maybe you feel like you don't deserve or you're not worthy of your intuitive gifts. Maybe you're embarrassed to use them. Maybe you have used your powers, but now they're gone. Maybe somebody took it away, or you got rid of them, or you stopped using them because some kind of fear set in, some kind of trauma set in. Maybe you feel a bit, but not as much as you'd like. Maybe your intuition goes in and out. Maybe you feel disconnected and wish you had more. Maybe you want more connection to your guides, your higher self, divine energies, but you don't know how. The struggle is real, guys. How many of you feel any one of these things? Say yes. Okay. Yes, trauma hurt me in my senses. Iris says yes. Yeah, Susie. trauma can play a huge role. Vanessa, yes. Thank you. Let's let go of all of this. Trudy says, yes, all of them. So let's let go of our struggles. So I want you to imagine, what if you don't have any struggles? How would that feel? How would that feel if you just no longer had to struggle? Oh, yeah, Amy says lighter. I've seen this my whole life, but coming from a Catholic background, I didn't pursue it. So, oh my gosh, I love that. Thank you for sharing that with me, because I didn't put that one of the struggles is your religion, okay? Your culture, your nationality, past lifetimes of not being a healer or having open your intuitive abilities, or being persecuted, right? Strangled from past lifetimes for using your gift. All of these things, it's a struggle in this life. And you no longer need to fear. So let's put that fear aside. I want you to say fear aside. Okay, I put that fear aside. Yeah, just write that on your piece of paper. I put the fear aside. Belinda says, good to be at peace with things. Vanessa says, in a few of my past lives, I was killed for using my gifts. Yeah. And so a lot of you might be afraid to use them in this lifetime. And I can help you with that. So what would you like to know about your intuitive abilities? Please put that in the Selena says, wow. What would you like to know about your intuitive abilities? Maybe you want to know, do I have them? Where did they go? How do I get them back? How do I even tap into them? Okay. How do I access them? Trudy says. Iris says, everything. Susie says, how to tap into healing better without hurting myself. Yeah, that is an interesting thing that you're bringing up, Susie, because a lot of people do feel like they're hurting themselves, or they can't help themselves, but they could help other people. And we just need to clear some of the energies that you're holding on to, okay? Because we become biased when we're healing ourselves, right? We become very biased, and we start going into the left brain, okay? We start to read Google, right? We connect with Google and say, Google, what do I have? Where's my problem? Rather than going within, okay? What am I holding on to? And that means you're too afraid to realize, what are you holding on to? But I'm going to help you release that, okay? Yeah, childhood, childlike faith without ever thinking. Yeah, you can access that, Amy. Oh, you see angel numbers. Beautiful. All right. So for me, I remember when I was tapping into my intuitive abilities, I would constantly have my guides tickling my head. And it's like my head would start tingling every time they were here. And literally, it was like 3 times every hour. And I'm like, stop it. Stop it. It's annoying, because I'd be here scratching my head. Somebody would think I'd got lice or something in my hair. And it just gets so too much, right? But when I started seeing angel numbers, and I started to see the greatest thing was this. I told my daughter one time, we're driving, and I told my daughter, she's sitting right next to me, and I'm taking her and her friends to Wendy's for a Frosty, and this was years ago. And she goes, I said, I lived in the time of Jesus. I'm very connected to Jesus. And she's laughing at me. And all of a sudden, we see this big truck with big letters, Jesus, go by. Okay. and it was the coolest thing. I said, see, that's a message. It's a message. And she started laughing, and she goes, Mom, I believe you. I went to a Catholic school all my life. My background is Hinduism, guys. If there was any resistance in religion and blocking you from your intuition, I can definitely help you because I've been there. I know. Even today, if I bring up Jesus, my mom gets mad. She's like, no, no, no. But I don't believe that. I just believe that there's one divine source, right? Source, whatever we want to call source, you know? And my parents taught me that there was just one way too, and it was religion. And I've broken free from that because I don't feel that that is religion plays a little bit of a role, but not a huge role where it separates me from everyone else. Okay. So let's talk just a little bit about who this webinar is for. And I'm glad you're still here. It's for empaths, highly sensitives. If you want to heal yourself or others, psychics, light workers, you want to add another modality to your practice, you're new to energy healing or even advanced to energy healing. Okay. I've taught this course to many, many people. Those who are advanced, those who are in the middle, who are beginners, and everyone just loves it. So stay tuned, okay? This webinar is not for you if you're not ready to discover your truth, if you're not ready for a transformation, if you think you've heard everything, or if you just want free gifts, okay? What are you going to learn? You're going to learn all of these things, how healthcare is shifting and how it impacts you, how your mind, body, spirit connect to your intuition. What are the 8 clairs, how to break through your limits and beliefs, how to tune into your own healing gifts, how to get answers from your own intuition, the processes to help you open up your intuition. We're going to do some practices. And what is a medical intuitive and how you can become a certified medical intuitive and energy healer. Okay. So are you guys excited about what you're going to learn? Because you probably thought we were almost halfway through, but we're just getting started, guys. How are you feeling so far? Tell me how you're feeling before I continue. Tell me how you're feeling because we're going to do live Q&A. Deidre says happy. Deidre, I'm happy to have you here, honey. And we're going to do gift giveaways, okay? We're going to do lots of gift giveaways, but in order to receive gifts, you have to be very interactive today. I want you to be so interactive that when you leave here today, you have a sense of who you are. You feel more connected to your body. Your senses start to open up. Okay, you start recognizing and be more aware of things around you. You become a more conscious being. That is what I want for you today. So thank you so much. Trudy says happy, excited. Hannah says, Tracy, okay, excited. This is the start for me. I'm so happy. Awesome. So you guys might be thinking, well, who is this person? If you've never worked with me or never heard of me and you found me through social media or a referral or on my website, you just stumbled upon me somehow, let me introduce myself. I am Dipal Shah, and I'm honored to be speaking with you today. And I thank you for dedicating your time on this beautiful morning. And a few of you may already know me, like I said, but I am a medical intuitive and a self-care expert. I am the founder and the CEO of Ananda for Life. Ananda for Life means divine bliss for life. So that is the name of my company. And I am the creator of quantum body awakening modality. And, you know, I've taught thousands of people how to tap into their intuition. I have helped thousands of people over the last 10 years to heal themselves. And I can't wait to share some of the stories with you as we move through this. And this modality is what has helped people. It has helped them to awaken to their purpose, It has driven people to connect with their true self. It is the most powerful modality right now. And guess what? You're going to get a taste of it today. Who is with me and who is excited? Ira says, I found you on a summit. I bought your med spa. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Awesome, guys. Thank you. All right. I love it. I love it. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, great. We're really getting the energies moving. And so remember, please be engaged, be here, be present, because when you are engaged, you are present. You are taking this time for you. Okay. Now, my intention is aligned with the following teachings, healings, family, and service. Okay, here's a picture of us on the left where I do a lot of my teachings, healings in the middle. And on the right, you can see that I used to host the global gathering. So I love doing service and doing things like this. And there's my family. I have 2 girls and a wonderful husband that I've been blessed with, and a 3rd girl who is Jasmine. She is our dog, and a lot of times I call her my dogter. She is 5 years old and she is just amazing. So thank you for meeting my family. But this was me once upon a time. Right? How did I get here? I want to share with you a story so that you could understand why I'm here. As you can see, there's a picture of me hunched over. There's a picture of me reaching for the meds and then there's another picture of me with rosacea. And it was actually worse than that. That's a mild case of what I was dealing with. But before that, I was dealing with digestive issues. So that's why I'm hunched over, because I would wake up in the middle of the night in the daytime with all these digestive issues. And I ended up in the doctor's office almost every month because I couldn't find a solution. And the doctors kept giving me medicine. And that's not the only cabinet. I had multiple other cabinets and bins that are full of supplements that I just kept buying on Amazon. Amazon has made a lot of money off of me. So, not understanding my body, not having a clear relationship with my body really put me in a horrible downward spiral because I felt like a hot mess. And maybe you feel that way too. I was dealing with a lot of pessimism, frustration, overwhelm. I was doubting myself. I was disappointed in life. I worried all the time, like, what next? I blamed everyone around me. And I was so angry at the world, at my body. I was discouraged so many times because I couldn't find the answers to why my body was reacting the way it was. There was so much hatred and rage. There was so much of the jealousy of other people who seemed and looked on the outside like they were so well. Why was I the only one dealing with this crap? Why me? Anybody can relate to this? Because feeling like a hot mess was not fun. I was a pharmaceutical rep, by the way. And I had every medicine under the sun that I sold. I sold to dermatologists. I sold to gastroenterologists for a long time. I sold to neurologists. I sold medication to family practitioners. So I knew a lot of what I can take. And my digestive system was so messed up from mouth to anus. I mean, I had ulcers in my throat when I got stressed. I had an ulcer in my esophagus. I've had endoscopies done. I had problems with my gallbladder where the doctor wanted to take out my gallbladder, but I was like, heck no. They even wanted to do contrast CT scan. And there's no way I was putting barium or whatever they were going to give me in my body. So I canceled. I literally canceled the appointment. And I said, you know what? I'll figure this out myself. I just couldn't do it anymore. So I quit my job as a pharmaceutical rep. I took care of my children. And I decided that I was just going to be in my element, figure out who I am, figure out why I have these problems, see if I could use natural methods of healing. So I went to a chiropractor, then I found another one, then I found another one who actually did energy healing. And I loved it because I didn't know what energy was. I had no idea, even though I studied as a biochemist. So I took a lot of biology, chemistry, all these different classes, anatomy. I never learned about energy, that we are all energy, right? Now, that's where the problem is. We're not taught a lot of things in school. And so I had to relearn who I was, because there was so many thoughts, feelings, emotions, and memories that were imprinted, and beliefs, limiting beliefs that were imprinted in my body that I had no idea about, that an energy healer helped me discover. I didn't go to a therapist. I did at one point in my life, but an energy healer is the one that really helped me and release the blocks. And today I am the happiest person that I have ever been. No, it's not perfect, but you know what? I'm able to manage what comes up. I am more conscious. I am more aware. I have a better relationship with my body than I ever have. And I don't feel worried all the time. I am more optimistic because you know what? Being in a state of anxiety and depression was not fun for me. Bringing back old childhood traumas is not fun. It's not fun experience to go through all that, bring it all back up just to heal, right? But guess what? That's where healing starts. That is exactly where healing starts. And I'm so glad I was open to it and so happy to be here with all of you today. And so this is where my healing has led me. Speaking, mentoring, and healing, becoming an author of a book, and being on the cover of Brains magazine. And in January, I'm on the cover of the Best Holistic Life magazine, which I can't wait to share with all of you. I have been on multiple telesummits. I've been on Fox, ABC, NBC, CBS, Spectrum, The List TV show, Your California Life, Ticker News, Awake TV Network. I had a show there. And I am so excited to bring this to you because I want you to understand what the possibilities are. If you are ready to show up, if you're ready to be seen, if you're ready to be heard, if you're ready to ignite that intuition, I'm ready to light it up for you. Okay. Now, here's what got me through all of this. And it was becoming more intuitive and tuned with my body, like I said. Doctors will never tell me what is right for my body. My husband can't even tell me what's right for my body, even though he tries sometimes. I'm like, no, that's not it. I know what it is because I know my body the best. And I want you to know your body the best. So let me ask you, what are your goals and strategy on how to go about connecting with who you are? Let me ask you that. Okay, just think about it for a moment. What are your goals and strategy on being more connected, being more happy, living your purpose, being in alignment with your truth? There's so much that you could do with your intuition, but mostly it is there to give you purpose, alignment to the truth, and bring you happiness where you are in tune with more than just the 3D dimension, because you see everything from the truth. You see everything with love and light and compassion and kindness. There's no judgment. It just is. How does that feel right now? Tell me how that feels. Yeah, Lynn says, I have no idea where to start. And that's how most people are. You don't know where to start. And that's why I'm here to guide you. So on your piece of paper, I want you to write a few things. I want you to write just where do you want to go? Where do you see yourself? That's all I want you to write. What do you want in life? Just take a moment to do that, okay? Violet says, desire to help myself and others, but I'm clue bag empty about how to get started. Well, honey, that's why you're here. And I'm so glad you're here today because I want you to take advantage of everything I'm about to offer, okay, in this masterclass and beyond that. I'm here to mentor you. I'm here to support you. I'm here to coach you. I'm here to guide you. I'm here to be your advisor. And as long as you're here with me on this page, we can make all of your dreams come true, okay? And beyond that, for all of you. Susie says to heal and channel so I can help others. I love that, Susie. Thank you. So please write this down on your piece of paper, okay? It's really important. And on that piece of paper, we're going to do an exercise. Vanessa says to help myself and others, but has no strategy. Guys, I love this. You want to go so many places. You want to do so much, not only for yourself, but for others. And that's so beautiful. And I understand that some of us just want to do this journey for ourselves. That's where I started. I just wanted to do it for myself. I did not care about anyone else because I was hurting so bad. And that's okay too. If it's just about you, make it about you. And then if you want to help others, hey, so be it. You are here. You are so much more evolved. And you'll get those messages. When it's the right time, it will happen. And I can help you get there. All right. So you ready to do an exercise, guys? Say ready. I want you to say ready. If you're still with me, say you're ready. And I want to see a lot of readies. Please just answer once, okay? Don't answer twice. We want to make sure everybody's ready. All right, we're going to do an exercise. Woohoo, I love this exercise, okay? Now, when I go to the next page, next slide, okay, what I want you to do is immediately, whatever you're guided to, I want you to go to that. Okay, so let's get into the right brain. Get into the right brain, guys. Say, I am getting into the right brain. You don't have to write that down, but shift right brain, okay? Tell yourself that. Now, close your eyes for just a moment while I go to the next slide. And when you open it, wherever you are guided, whatever shape you are guided to first, wherever your eyes go first, I want you to write that down, okay? Do not look anywhere else. Just go straight to the one that you are guided to, okay? So close your eyes. All right, everybody close your eyes, close your eyes. All right. Open your eyes, and which shape are you guided to go to first? Write that down right now. Write it down. You could just draw the shape or whatever, okay? Or write it. All right, everybody have it? Okay, looks like everybody has it. All right, so what you just did, you tapped into your intuitive journey. Where are you in your journey? You just tapped into your intuition, right? And you picked the shape, okay? So where are you? Let's see what these mean, okay? So who picked the spiral? Anybody pick the spiral? Just put spiral if you pick the spiral. Yeah, Iris is me. It represents growth. You're growing. It represents growth. Growth in any aspect of your life. Catherine says spiral. Catherine, by the way, it's so wonderful to see you, honey. It's been a while. Who picked circle? Because circle represents an opportunity of being part of a community. It also represents growth and being your authentic self. Whoever picked triangle, it represents seeing into the future with confidence. Whoever picked the plus sign, that represents relationships. And if you picked the rectangle, it represents safety. Okay? That you're starting to feel safe in your journey that you're picking. Now, how many of you feel like whatever came up was true for you? Just say, yes, it was true. Very good. See how intuitive you are. Do you believe me that you are intuitive? Very intuitive. I love it. Now, so the big question is, am I intuitive? You know, we constantly ask ourselves that because it can be a doubt. It can be a doubt. So I get this question all the time. A lot of people ask, well, am I a healer? Was I a healer in a past life? What are my gifts? Can I connect to my guides? Who are my guides? Most people think that they are not intuitive enough to answer these questions, but you are, because guess what? You have 8 senses and you can have any one of them. And it doesn't matter what level you're on. I want you to stop comparing yourself to others. Okay, we just clear, cancel, delete that imposter syndrome. We don't need it. And if you don't feel like you're growing as fast as you like your intuitive abilities are not opening up as fast as you like, be patient with yourself. Be very patient. But the beautiful thing is that you're here. And guess what? Wherever you're feeling stuck, I'm going to help you get unstuck. Okay? I want you to believe in yourself. And I want you to write that down in the chat. I believe in me. And I want you to write it on your piece of paper. I believe in me. I want you to affirm it. I want you to say it again and again. Today, tomorrow, day after, month after month, year after year. But right now, I know that I can make you believe you are intuitive with what I'm about to share with you. Okay? I believe in me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. And you'll start believing in you when you keep saying it to yourself. I did a lot of mirror work by Louise Hayes because I didn't believe in me. I had a lot of self-doubts. I had a low self-esteem and lack of confidence. But here I am today with you, telling you, please trust me and believe in yourself and let me help you make this process easier because it took me a lot of years to figure it out. And I don't want you to go through the same thing. So you have 8 clairs. Clairvoyance is clear seeing. See which one you are, okay? Clear seeing. Clear cognizance is knowing. Clear audience is clear hearing. Clear empathy is clear emotional feeling. Clear sentience is clear physical feeling. Clear tangency is clear touching. It's the ability to sense information. If you've ever done psychometry, you'll know you can actually sense information by touching objects. That you'll get some kind of deja vu or any kind of feelings or images that come through within the object or from the object. Clear salience is clear smelling. Clear gustance is clear tasting. These are the different clairs. They are your gifts. They are your superpowers, is what I call them. Which ones do you have? Because what this means is that you can have any one or more of these. I have all 8 of these. All 8 of them have opened up for me because it requires believing, it requires trust, it requires confidence, it requires patience, compassion, and it requires you to want to open them up. So how many of you want to open all 8 of these up? Just say, I want to open up all 8. Tell me, how many of you, I can see Vanessa says, I have 2. How many of you want to open all of these up? Yeah. I have 2 to 4. Okay. I want to open all 8. Can you imagine like seeing, knowing, hearing, feeling emotionally, physically, being able to touch something and just get messages and smelling things? I mean, trust me, I have been able to taste things, smell things. It's the craziest things that are happening, but it's fun. Fun, fun, fun. We got to make it so much fun because that's what these clairs are. They're fun for me as a psychic, a healer, an empath. They are fun. And maybe you didn't know you had some of these, but you do, right? Think about the times that you go to the movies. Do you know what's going to happen next? How many times, even now when I watch movies or shows, I'm like, oh, this is what's going to happen next. And it does happen, or this is what the character is going to say next. And it happens, right? Or you pick a number and the number's right? If somebody mentions something and you start thinking about the next thing that they're going to say and they say it, it happens to me all the time. Maybe you could feel someone's pain. Can anyone feel someone's pain? Maybe their pain in their heart, maybe the emotions. And then later on, you find out they have heart issues. They have high blood pressure or palpitations or arrhythmias or whatever. Yeah, emotional and physical, says Patty. So I want to help you identify your gifts. And this is why we're here today, because I want you to know that there's more than what you think, right? There's so much more. And I'm sure that right now, you didn't even know that you had a lot of these gifts. Ira says it helps me in healing their pain, but sometimes it gets too much. Yeah. And that's where you need methods and techniques and tools that will help you not feel so much. Okay. And how to not take it home or not take it on and keep it. Okay. So I want you to write down 2 of your superpowers that you have. Just write it down on your piece of paper. You don't have to write it here in the chat. Just write it on your piece of paper. Now write down 2 superpowers you want to have. Okay, I know some of you said you want to have all 8 of those gifts, but I just want you to do this exercise right now. The ones that you have, and what would you want to have? 2 that you really want to have. And now I want you to put an infinity sign on it. Okay, just draw an infinity sign. And let's send that energy out into the universe. Just by doing this, let's send that energy out into the universe so that we can manifest what we want right now. Beautiful. Okay. So you already have this beautiful inner knowing. And you can access all 8 of these clairs. And it's already inside of you. We just need to awaken these abilities and give you the core to divine consciousness. So if you're ready to access this greater consciousness, let's do a thymus opening process, because that is the connection to your higher self. It is the connection to your soul seat. It's the connection to your purpose. Okay, and so we're going to do a mini process. And then if you want to go deeper, you'll definitely have a chance to do that. Okay, so everyone go ahead and tap right here at your thymus. Your thymus is right above your sternum. It's a small bump. Some of you might have it completely flat, but just know that your thymus lies right here. Okay. And I guess I call it the thymus thump. And so just go ahead and tap very gently, very gently. And let's awaken the thymus. And I want you to see this beautiful light within this thymus. This beautiful light just igniting. And you can close your eyes, okay, while you tap here very gently. You're going to feel a sense of calmness because you feel a sense of connection to that true self, that higher self, that soul, and what that soul's intention is for you right now, and how you can live in your purpose. Feel that energy flowing. Feel the expansion of the thymus. Now take a nice deep breath in and a nice breath out. Tell me in the chat how that thymus thump felt. What did you feel? Relaxed, yeah. Susie said, so good. Clear, and Catherine says, open. Hannah says, sad. Yeah. There can be a lot of sadness stuck within the thymus. Selena says, peaceful. There can be a lot of emotion stuck there. A lot of you who are healers and empaths and light workers, because of past life energies, this area can become shrouded. And so you're not connected. You don't feel that connection to that higher self or that true self. You're not living in your purpose. You're not being the healer that you want to be. And maybe you are, but there's something else that is stuck there that you need to clear. Okay. So Catherine says grief, isolation. Belinda says unsettled. Yeah, I believe it. That area, yeah, it can get tight and constricted, Patty. Yes. Tangama says felt connected. And so even though you are feeling that connection, which is great because that's your soul seat that you're connecting to, but there's energies that are stuck there that become crystallized. They become dense and dark. And then we feel lost and unmotivated. And we're kind of battling back and forth. You take 2 steps forward and you end up going 10 steps back in your life. You just feel stuck. And when you wake up, you just feel disconnected. And no matter how much you try to connect to yourself, there's a disconnect. So why does this happen? Because the body talks. And in order for you to have a strong connection with your body, you have to be able to listen. You have to be able to use your intuition, your intuitive gifts, because your body whispers, it cries, it talks, it gets louder and louder. And if you don't listen, we're neglecting it, because that's what I did for a very long time. I neglected the voices of my body, and it really hurt. It was so painful. that it was screaming at me. And that's when I had to bring all the stuff from childhood to the surface. You know, we think we can just hide everything and we don't have to revisit the past. But sometimes we do. If we want to heal and we want to be able to help our body, we have to revisit the past. And we have to understand what emotions are underlying, what stories are underlying, what unexpressed emotions. We have 34,000 emotions that are expressed through every single cell of our body that can affect our health. And we have to listen, otherwise pain and disease and discomfort will settle in. And before I started my journey, I had no idea that I can listen to my body. Nobody taught me this. I had to learn it over time. And my mentors, I invested a lot of money to be where I am. And we have to continue to make investments in ourselves. If we want to find relief, we want to find peace, we want to find happiness, all those things. Anybody want to find any of those things? Peace, happiness, freedom, healing. Yeah, Amy says yes. Susie says yes. Vanessa, you bet. Hannah, yes. So we have to find a way to connect with our body, our soul, our spirit, and we have to make it come to life. Now, stories in our cells. These are the stories that are stuck in your cells. How many cells do we have? 37.2 trillion cells. These are all the things that are stuck within the cells. And all of them share some of the same messages. I'm not worthy. I'm insecure. I'm afraid of who I really am. I'm afraid of the truth. I'm not good enough. I'm not a healer. I'm scared to use my intuition. What if bad things happen? I don't believe in myself. I've been hurt in the past. Yeah, there's a lot of stories. And your body holds these stories, and it's up to you to listen to them. Because I bet you haven't even unfolded half of these, or even 10%. To be honest, here's some fun facts. 99% of your cells hold subconscious energies, subconscious thoughts, feelings, emotions, memories, imprints, karma, past lifetimes of information, all of this, right? And 99%, that's what you function off of on a daily basis. 1% of you is conscious. Don't you want to at least be more conscious, maybe 2%, 10%, 50%, 51%? What if you could tap into that subconscious? What if you could release some of this? What if you could let go and become more aware and in tune with who you are? Wouldn't that feel good? Yeah. Fully conscious. That's what we're here for. If we're here to raise consciousness, how can we do that if we ourselves are unconscious most of the time? The body cues us what it's dealing with, when it's dealing with something or holding on to something. It shows us things on a physical level by diseases or discomforts, energetic levels, where it's in the energy field, and maybe others can feel it. We're not attracting the right soulmates. We're not attracting the right people in our lives. People keep leaving us. We feel abandoned, right? That's all energetic, emotional. Maybe you get moody, you're still holding on to anger, frustration, resentment, hatred, judgment, all kinds of things. Maybe mentally, there's anxiety and depression, sadness. Spiritually, you're just not in alignment. You're not grounded. You have a hard time grounding yourself. You're not present. Yeah. And Amy just said to be more present. I love it. See? Your body's already giving you cues. We just have to listen because they are connected to our intuition, hoping that we would listen to all of them. If you think about it, most diseases, I believe, stem from repressed emotions, and 90% of our emotions are repressed. And if we have 34,000 emotions in each of our cells, and that's 37.2 trillion cells, I can't even do the math. Catherine says, how about not aging or picking up parents' illnesses? Yes. Can we work through the DNA? Of course we can. Yes. You know, every second of our lives, we have a perception. That perception has a thought. The thought is connected to an emotion. And do I listen to my emotions every second? Probably not. That's a lot to deal with. That's overwhelming. But the emotions that are very strong, they're going to come through very, very loud. They get very loud. For me, when I get angry, my face turns red. I get very flushed. I get flustered. And I just want to scream. Any of you feel that way? You know, when we gather with family, that comes up quite a bit. But you have to learn, how can we work with these energies, right? How can we manage ourselves where we don't get that way? Is it constant work? Sometimes. But are you going to get past it? Of course you are. You're going to learn so much about yourself. You're going to know exactly what to do, how to do it, how you need to change your defense mechanisms, because we all have these defense mechanisms that we have learned. It's learned habits and behaviors. And it's created these defense patterns that we don't understand. But when we listen to the stories that we have created, that we have been through, then you can learn so much about yourself. And that anger, that flushing of my face, all of that won't happen because I'm going to learn to use my voice, right? So, what is involved when we learn to do energy healing? Right? Emotions create energetic blocks through our body and blocks the life force energy, which is the prana and the life force energy that carries these emotions into the chakras, into the hara line, into the energy field. Do all of you know what all three of these are? Please share with me in the chat if you know all three of these. Susie says no. Because these energies, these systems, feed the mind, body, spirit, and soul. The key is we need to have free flowing prana to help these channels stay clear from thoughts, feelings, emotions, limiting beliefs, and allow our intuition to flow through it. Yeah. So a lot of you don't even know some of these energy systems. Okay, so the chakras are those vortexes that are aligned along the spine. The hara line is also aligned along the spine. The energy field is outside of the spine, outside of our body. Now, the hara line is the most important line, guys, even though all the energy systems are important, but the hara line is the most important. Here's why. It is your line of intentionality, what your intention was before you decided to take birth on earth. And are you following that intention? Purpose. What is your purpose? You already set your purpose for being here on earth, but things have taken you off your track. You've taken a different direction. Let's get you back on. And your creativity, where did it go? Where did your creativity go? You lost it along the way. Let's bring it back, right? So that's the energy systems we have to work with in order to get the prana flowing properly. Now, what I want to take you through is emotional mapping. And I want you to just pick a number, whatever number that you are guided towards right now. Write that down on your piece of paper. And you could also put in the chat. So what we're going to do is we're going to see what emotion is holding you back from using your intuitive abilities to heal yourself, okay? That's what this number is going to represent. It's going to represent an emotion that's attached to it, okay? So if you picked number 1, that is anger. Number 2 is fear. Number 3 is hopelessness. Number 4 is sadness. And number 5 is lack of support. How many of you feel this? How many of you, is this true for you, right? It's an emotion that's holding you back from your intuitive abilities to heal yourself. Yeah, Phyllis says yes. Amy says yes. Oh my God, so true. I picked number 5 and that was lack of support. Hannah, yes. Do you see how you're already so intuitive? Like you're already picking up on the emotions that are stuck within you. And so it's time to tune into your body. Okay. So I want you to, Violet says 3, not surprised. Belinda says 5. All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to close your eyes for a moment and follow these questions that I ask you. Okay. All right. The emotion that you just picked up on, okay, whatever it was, I want you to put your hand wherever your hand wants to go on your body. I want you to go ahead and put your hand there. Now I want you to ask this part of your body, how old is this? And see what number you get. And do it very quickly. Now I want you to ask, is it attached to someone or something? What do you get? Now I want you to ask, is it willing to be cleared? Yes or no? What do you get? Really quickly, just ask your body. That part of your body, okay? Now, I want you to imagine this beautiful energy moving through your hands into that part of the body and dissolving it. And now open your eyes. Beautiful. How does that feel? How in tune were you with your body, guys? Just share with me. Susie said childhood and family came up. Yep. Iris is amazing. Clear, cancel, delete. Yes, Vanessa. You know, I love to clear, cancel, delete. All right. I have tears, says Susie. Oh, Ira, yes. Heart 11, sister, yes. Very in tune. Deidre, I'm so glad. So glad. So you're already tuning into your body. You know how. Now, for some of you, if you did not get an answer, sometimes we have limiting beliefs that stop us. What limiting beliefs do you carry that are limiting you from using your intuition? We're going to clear, cancel, delete those, just like Vanessa said. All right, we're going to clear, cancel, delete. Please share all of your limiting beliefs about your intuition. I can't do it. Clear, cancel, delete. I don't know if I can do it. Clear, cancel, delete. I don't believe I can do it. Clear, cancel, delete. I get blocked. Clear, cancel, delete. What if we could open those blocks up? What else do you have for me here today? What limiting beliefs do you hold on to? I can't connect fully. Clear, cancel, delete. I'm not trustworthy. Clear, cancel, delete. People are going to think I'm fake. Clear, cancel, delete. People are going to make fun of me. Clear, cancel, delete. Sorry, I have to leave, Phyllis says. All right, love, have fun. Fear of making a mistake or wrong choices. Clear, cancel, delete. Afraid of being left behind. Clear, cancel, delete. Yes. Oh, Patty, no. No. I am not even going to say that out loud because that I can't do that. Okay. Violet says, not able to trust myself. Clear, cancel, delete. Your body image has nothing to do with your intuition. And you trusting your intuition. Okay. Clear, cancel, delete. Feeling unworthy of love. Clear, cancel, delete. I'm not worthy. Power stripped from me. Clear, cancel, delete. I can't do it on my own. Clear, cancel, delete. All right. So here's Barbara. She took my medical intuitive course, an energy healing course, and got certified as a medical intuitive. That's not her right picture, so I just want to put that out there. But Barbara started, she had no or little, very little confidence. She couldn't connect with her guides. She couldn't meditate. She was working full time. She had all these limiting beliefs. She didn't know how to do anything about downloads. And what are downloads? This is information that we receive from source to help us ignite our inner abilities. And at the end of the course, she made friends. She had a spiritual community she could depend on. She was getting downloads. She was meditating. She was more confident. She was connected with her guides. She felt more comfortable healing other people because sometimes we don't feel that comfortable. And now family members are begging her to work on them. How cool is that? Jackie, that is Jackie. I love Jackie. She was just an amazing student. You know, sometimes we think that we're too young or too old, or, you know, wherever we are in life, we let age become a ruler as to whether or not we can start healing other people or healing ourselves. So let's clear, cancel, delete that limiting belief. Okay. Clearing all age related avenues which are holding you back from healing and learning to heal. So Jackie had little to no confidence. She felt like a slow learner. She couldn't connect with her guides. She couldn't feel anything, had a hard time scanning, and had fear. She had monkey mind. She believed she can't help anyone else until you get better. How many of you feel that way? That I can't help anybody unless I get better. That is so not true because there's nobody out there that's 100% and in perfect health. Okay. Everybody feels stress. Everybody has anxiety, some form of it, some level of it. Everyone is feeling something in their body. Maybe not all the time. Maybe it's not chronic. Maybe it's acute, but something is happening and it doesn't matter whether you have been whether you're completely healed or not. You still need your intuition, guys. And what if you can get better right now before it gets worse? That's what Jackie led with, that I need to start getting better now. And she was learning to heal herself and her family. She wanted to strengthen her intuition. She wanted to work on pets. And at the end of taking my course and allowing me to help her and mentor her, she was able to have a huge increase in confidence. And I guarantee that. She started to remember and receive dreams, which never happened before. She felt energy like she never did before in other people. She was able to see and clear energy, and she was able to receive messages and connect with the body. She was just amazing. Micah, maybe some of you know Micah. You've worked with Micah. She is one of my healers. And she had a hard time connecting. She was depleting her own energy in life. She couldn't sleep. She didn't know how to work with others. She didn't know what kind of questions to ask the body. She had tons of beliefs that she wasn't good enough or believed in herself. She had this sense of perfection. She's a lawyer. Of course she did. She was learning to heal others and self. She wasn't able to tap into her energy channels, and she didn't know which or how to connect with her guides. Now, what happened by the end of learning with me? She gained enough confidence. She was able to help someone actually clear abundance blocks, and that person got a job while she was learning to do energy healing. She was able to help others. She was able to sleep better. She was able to see in clear energy, and she was able to connect with her guides. She is so expansive now, and this was a year ago. Now, Micah is just in another ball game. She is just amazing. She has truly expanded and is living her purpose. So I want you to imagine, what do you want for yourself? Imagine, what is it that you want? Where do you see yourself? And I want you to think about it, because it's really important to manifest and put it out there into the universe that I see myself as a healer. I see see myself helping thousands of people or millions of people. I see people wanting my services. I want you to write all that down right now on a piece of paper, on that piece of paper that you have. I want you to write all that down that you see for yourself, so we can send energy and manifest that for you right now. And I'm going to give you a moment to do that. Discover your healing powers. You can, because who has healing powers? Where do they come from? How can you ignite yours if you don't have them? How and where can you use them? And I want to answer these questions for you. So everyone has healing powers, everyone. Do you remember that time when, if those of you who have children, your child was sick? You knew exactly what to do, or how you made a grieving friend feel better, or when you laid your hands on someone that was hurt and didn't feel good, or when someone was having a bad day and you knew exactly what to do or what they needed to make them feel better. There are countless times in your life, if you really think about it, where you have offered and done your due diligence and your duty as a healer, and you've used your intuition. It went into high gear right at that time, and you didn't even know it. You didn't even recognize it. You weren't even grateful for it, right? Sometimes we forget to be grateful for certain things. We forget gratitude. And we can't allow that skepticism to settle in. And that's what it means when you start working without thinking and you're in your creative brain. Things are just going to unfold for you. They're just going to happen for you. Okay. And your gifts are going to open up. They're going to expand beyond your level of thinking of what you can accomplish. So where do they come from? They come from within. You were born with your powers. Your Hara line is the line of purpose. You just have suppressed it. Okay. And one of the ways to get them back is now. I have helped people discover their voice, be seen, be heard, talk on stage, live a life that they're meant to live. Come out of codependency, stop running a rat race, get off the usual hamster wheel, and get their life back into order. Don't you want that for yourself? It's so important to recognize that you do. So here's my recommendations on how to do that and how to ignite your powers if you don't feel like you have them, or you think you kind of sort of have them, or you know you have them, but you want more of them. Being open to playing with energy, being easy on yourself, using an affirmation. I have gifts that I am willing to open, practicing on others, and clearing your own blocks. Can you guys do that? Are you willing to do these things? Susie says, love this class. Thanks, Susie. Hannah, yes, thank you. Yes, I'm willing. I can, right? When we know that we can, we will. Okay. So you can use these gifts anywhere, right? We can use them. There's endless possibilities of where you can use these gifts. If you're getting ready to write a book or you want to, or you see yourself doing that, you can. Let's awaken these gifts. If you want to use it in social gatherings or in your career, I've had nurses, I've had flight attendants, I've had doctors, I've had multiple people in different careers. I had one lady who worked in the court system. And I have a PR lady right now who's doing this. And you can use these gifts anywhere because we always want to manifest. We always have desires and wants and needs. But what does that require? We need to know how to manifest, and we need to have a full flow, a pranic flow of intuition in order to allow that to happen. We need to have the tools and techniques. And that's what I'm here to show you. So we're going to do an awesome healing experience. I'm going to help you grow a finger. How many of you want to grow a finger? Do you believe that you can grow a finger? I'm not going to do the work. You are. I know. This is what we've all been waiting for. Vanessa's laughing. I know, you guys, you're discovering things that you never have with any other energy healer probably, right? I'm teaching you things that you probably never learned and no one's ever told you. But that's exactly what you're going to learn today. Okay. I hope you've been learning along the way. Okay. So what I want you to do right now, and I'm just going to go ahead and see something. Okay. Just so I could see myself. All right. So what I want you to do is there are lines right here. Okay. Right at the wrist. There are lines. There's 2 lines. I want you to align them with the other wrist. Okay. And it needs to be straight. I want you to see which middle finger, this is your middle finger, right? Which middle finger is short? And if they are the same size, like mine is the same, I'm going to, I want to grow. Pick which one you want to grow. If they're the same, pick which one you want to grow. I want to grow my left finger. Okay, last time I did right. Today I'm going to do left. Okay, so I want to grow my left finger. Everybody have a finger? Just nod your heads. If you got your finger, which one you want to grow, okay? All right, awesome. Good job, guys. Now that you have that set, because we set a direct intention of which finger we want to grow, take your hands apart, pull your hands apart, put them on your lap, and I want you to just stare at that finger, okay? That middle finger that you want to grow, stare at it. Do not talk to it. Do not tell it anything. Do not connect with it. Just stare at it, Just stare at it. So we're going to do this for 30 seconds. All right, now reconnect your wrist. Remember, lines should align. Look at that, guys. My finger grew. What about yours? My left finger grew, guys. Tell me if yours grew. Make sure you are completely connected where the lines are. Tell me in the chat if your finger grew. It did. Now, don't be afraid. It's going to go back. I didn't do anything. I did not do anything. I did not send you energy healing. I did not set anything for you. You did it. You did it. And I'm so proud of you because you could do a lot more. You're ready to do a lot more. Are you ready to do a lot more? Let me ask you, are you ready to go to another level? I know you're ready because this just proved it that you're ready. Okay, are you ready to heal yourself? Are you ready to take action? Are you ready to learn a modality to help you heal yourself? Let me ask you, what price would you put right now if you can heal yourself? What price? After doing this, what price would you put right now if you can heal yourself? Show me a price, guys, because to me, it's priceless. But for you, it might have a tag on it. So go ahead and put that in the chat. Yeah, Susie says it's priceless. Betty says yes to healing myself. Selena says priceless. A lifetime of giving. Yes. So what investment of time, money, and your presence are you ready to put forth, knowing that you are a healer, you are amazing, you are all powerful, and you can create what you have been waiting for so long. And I see for all of you, it's priceless. And so let's go to the next level of why, what I can do for you, why I want to help you. What is there for you now? Now that you know that you can heal yourself, all you did was set an intention. You didn't do anything else. Imagine the possibilities now. And all of you are saying priceless. So then I know that you are all ready to move into this next step of Quantum Body Awakening Medical Intuitive Certification course. So let's talk about what is a medical intuitive, because some people get scared, right? It's an energy healer who is specialized, like doctors specialize in certain things. Medical intuitives are specialized energy healers. And it's someone who can use their intuitive abilities to provide insights and detect necessary healing for the whole body, not just the disease itself. Because remember, we went over all the things that are stuck in the cells of the body. So guess what? There's so much information that we need to unravel. It's someone who has the tools and techniques that help you clear blocks and imbalances. That's exactly what I give you. And it's someone who has the patience, the love, and compassion to help heal others. And I know we all have that. Why would you want to become a medical intuitive? Because you just proved it to yourself that you are a healer. And I know you know people who have tried conventional medicine. Maybe you've done it yourself, but still can't find relief. It's a powerful skill set to help yourself and family members. I've helped my daughter countless times, countless, with migraines, with entities, with spirits, with ghosts, with my husband when he sprained his hand, my father who had rosacea and canceled his doctor's appointment, my niece who had a migraine at a party. I've even done parking lot healings, guys. And it's amazing what you can do, what you are capable of. And I want to share that with you, that you are unlimited, your powers are unlimited, and you can be where you want to be in a very short period of time. But it most of the time, the reason you learn energy healing and become a medical intuitive is to help overcome life's challenges on a day-to-day basis. Imagine helping your child or helping someone you love, a brother, a sister, a mother, a father. Now a lot of us are at that point where we are caregivers for our loved ones. Imagine helping them on another level. I want you to understand that healing, there is a difference between healing and curing. And curing is eliminating the symptoms. Healing is restoring wholeness. You have to realize that I know many of you get discouraged when you see a difference, but here is the difference. You know, as a conduit of high vibrational light through source, you are a healer, and it's your job to restore wholeness so that the person can find relief in symptoms and eventually a cure. But it's not your job to cure them. No, no, no. Let's clear, cancel, delete that. Because guys, diseases have not happened overnight. How many of you believe that disease, one day you just woke up and you had high blood pressure? Don't you think that it took time to build that up? It took a long time for that to reside in your body. There's a lot of stories behind that high blood pressure. But guess what? We could help, right? We could help restore the wholeness, which can create the curing. Now, most common mistakes when learning to heal, here's the most common mistake. People focus on perfection. They feel like they're not going to get it wrong. They think they can't deliver value. They're afraid to get out of their comfort zone, or they don't have enough confidence in doubting themselves. So I'm going to tell you that when you become a medical intuitive, when you learn with me, I guarantee you that you will have confidence. You will get out of your comfort zone, because I've taken many people to a whole other level and helped them create businesses. You won't be focusing on perfection. And you're not going to be afraid. You're not going to let fear set in. You're not going to think that, oh, what if I get it wrong? What if you get it right? And I help you get it right. Because really, when it comes to healing, there is no right and wrong. Okay? So you have to get that out of your head. What is quantum body awakening? It's an in-person or remote method of healing that taps into specific channels and systems of the body to help increase the prana, which is the life force energy, and trigger the body's natural healing processes. And so this course is not only for personal development, where you're going to learn tools and techniques to help heal, but it is spiritual growth. How many of you want spiritual growth? We talk about ascension. We talk about more consciousness, more awareness. How many of you want those three things? Right? When I've taken modalities in the past, they only teach me tools and techniques, like how could I clear energy and how could I heal? But guess what? They never teach, what about my spiritual self? How could I grow on a spiritual level? Because healing and spirituality go hand in hand, right? We have to work on both. And I guarantee you, you will have the tools to success, confidence, and be the expert. I guarantee that. The goals to healing when you do quantum body awakening is listening, understanding, serving, and empowering your clients. And it is for anyone who is a beginner or intermediate. It's for anyone if you're even advanced, or you're an aspiring intuitive or empath. Let go that I'm not qualified, I'm too young or old. Let's clear, cancel, delete that. Or my husband is not a believer. Clear, cancel, delete. Maybe your husband or spouse or partner is not on the same music tone as you are. And that's okay. Don't let them get in the way of you, your purpose, and what you're here to do and meant to be. I won't be supported. Let's clear, cancel, delete. Stop waiting for support of others, because that's not, you won't get where you want to be if you wait. So let's clear, cancel, delete that. Your inner critic is going to be loud. Anytime you want to do something different, that inner critic gets loud. And if it's getting loud for you, you're in the right place. You're meant to do this. And you're here for a huge reason. You were guided here. You know, they only say, and all my students have told me this, that when I am ready, the teacher shows up. And if you want to grow spiritually, you want to find joy and peace and happiness that we talked about, you know this is where you are supposed to be. So I want to invite you to a 24-week medical intuitive course where I take you to a deeper understanding and connection to your whole being. You'll be able to immediately build your business practice and start helping others. You'll use the tools for yourself and others. You'll expand on levels you'd never imagined, leaving with the spiritual wisdom, leading a life healthier and happier. I had a lady, Sharon, I'll never forget, she lost 24 pounds or 25 pounds during the program. So when you're doing the course, you're healing yourself. You're not just learning for the future. You are doing the healing work on you and others. And that's the beauty of it. And you're with like-minded people. You're experiencing healings on all levels. Whether you're working or retired, this course is going to help you become the person you are meant to be. It is an on-demand medical intuitive course where you're going to learn to connect with your inner truth, soul, and spirit to raise your vibration and reconnect to your gifts. You're going to practice. You're going to have study materials. You're going to ask questions. You're going to get to integrate and practice a lot and learn the tools and techniques that I give you. You're going to learn anatomy, powerful scanning, clearing, activating, and healing techniques. And you're going to find quick and effective lasting results. You're going to be able to guide your clients to continue their healing and spiritual journey yourself. And the abilities that you will learn will help you and others, because you're going to be able to speak to the body, receive answers, learn what kind of questions to ask, understand the information you receive, work with 4 powerful energy systems. Some of you said you didn't even know about any of them, or you knew about 1 or 2 of them. You're going to be unfolding your own blocks for growth, tapping into the root cause of diseases, become the expert, master your abilities, create magical healings, upgrade your frequency and vibration, deepen your connection with yourself. How does that sound? Because I want to share
what happened for me in the course. I don't know what I was expecting. I just thought, let's learn it, let's have some fun. But I really feel like my gifts have grown. I couldn't feel into energy at all in the beginning. It was tough. It was work. It was work. It was hard. And that's where it was intimidating. I'm like, I have to work so hard to get information. I was just trying too hard. But now, as I've been doing it, and the more you practice and the more you do it, it's become so much easier. The energy, I feel it. My hands move now. I feel it flowing through me. I'm making the connections. It's easier and easier. And I feel it in my body as well, feeling into the blocks, feeling into the fields. It's just so incredible just to feel all that. It's really been a fun process for me. Gifts in general, whether you can apply it to healing someone or in your own life and working with energy in general and just feeling that connection, it's been just so beneficial and just so wonderful. So thank you so much, Dipal.
I just really found it enjoyable. And I found that not only can you apply the practical techniques in day-to-day life, you could also use it as a very powerful tool in whatever energy work you may already be doing. So it's kind of twofold. You can't really lose with this course. It's just win-win. And I definitely recommend it.
I really enjoy the program because we get a lot of deep and concise information. It's very well organized. So I really gain a lot of confidence and clarity, and I'm ready to offer some sessions on people. So I really recommend this class for anybody who wants to work on themselves who wants to offer healing session as well.
Dipal is not only a gifted healer, as I'm sure many of you know, but she is a savvy businesswoman and an amazing teacher. Her materials are very straightforward. She explains things in a clear, concise manner. She is always available to answer questions. I've gotten so much out of her insights as well. She's offered assistance countless times and taught me so much. And she really also helps you launch your business, something that I really didn't know how to do. And I would highly, highly recommend this to anyone who is ready to take that next step forward in your process. And, you know, if you have a lot of fear around that, she'll really help walk you through. You feel guided, supported, and it's just, I can't say enough good things about it. I've been so, so happy that I've done it. Thank you.
Vision has expanded, and I have come to let go of old, outdated, inherited, limiting beliefs, such as not being good enough, not being worthy or qualified, to be a compassionate, empathic, and powerful manifester and healer that I truly am.
I didn't know what was ahead of me, but I trusted her and I took the leap of faith. I was nervous, I was excited, all at the same time, and the questions, did I do the right thing? Can I do this? You know, I kept going back to Dipal as a person who I respect, I honor, and I trust, and I had to trust her judgment and her gifts. And I'm thinking, wow, what an opportunity, right, that she's giving me. You know, I never would have attempted this alone. And why was I so afraid? Then I heard very loudly, when Dipal knocks on the door, you open it. And I opened it.
All right, so those were just some testimonials from my students in the past who have taken the medical intuitive course. And here's what you're going to learn. You're going to learn level 1 and level 2. This is what you're going to be receiving. Level 1 and level 2 module. They're easy to follow modules, and you will be guided through 12 classes in level 1, 12 classes in level 2. You could print it and keep it forever. And guess what, guys? To go through the course, you literally need to spend an hour and a half a week. That's it. Can you commit to just an hour and a half a week? Normally, when you take a course, you need every single day. And I know a lot of people don't have time for that. And guess what? You could watch the videos that you're going to be receiving at your own pace. I have people that go back who have taken the course 3-4 years ago, or those who are working and they don't have time and they have to stop in the middle and then pick up, or whatever the situation is. You're going to have 12 on-demand level 1 with videos. Each week, you're going to learn a technique, a method, and activation. You always have a meditation to start off the class with to get you more centered and present. The videos start with an intro and transition to a classroom setting. And I kept that on purpose because I want it in real time. That is what really has made this course such a beautiful and powerful course, where you get that live class experience and the energy is in real time. Most of the videos include, like I said, a meditation. You're also going to have a 12 on-demand level 2 video. So once you finish level 1, you'll move on to level 2. And in level 2, we go deeper into the techniques. Okay, you have to learn the technique, the actual technique in level 1. You get lots of practice in level 1. And then in level 2, we go deeper into the tools, the different things, the various types of healing. So you're going to be able to see what kind of questions the students have, because a lot of times questions come up in our mind as we're taking a course, and it's going to be answered. And if it's not, we have a monthly deep dive group practice. Once a month, the students will meet with me to ask questions and to get more practice. So there's a lot of practice. There's also an educational supporting video library. There's past videos that I've done to clarify some of the techniques that we've used. There's 8 one-on-one deep dives with me. I love this because this is where we practice together. We talk about your initiations, how much downloads you've had. We talk about the blocks that you're feeling. Where are you feeling blocked? And let's open that up. That's why I'm offering the 8 one-on-one deep dives with me, because I feel like it's really important to connect and make sure you're on the right path, right? Make sure that all your answers are answered, all your questions are answered. You're also going to receive Dana's mindset coaching calls. There's 12 of them in level 1, but then you're going to get Micah's 12 coaching sessions to help guide you through level 2. You're going to have opportunities to provide healings on my private Facebook group once you get to level 2. You're going to have an opportunity to work with live volunteers in our private one-on-ones. Either you can bring someone to the healing that you know. A lot of my students will bring their friends or family members or somebody that they know needs healing, or I can provide someone for you when we get together in the live one-on-ones, okay? You'll also have the community support because you will have access to a Facebook group and you will be able to practice with other students by connecting with them. And that's a lot of fun because now you have each other to support. Remember that support you were looking for? You've got it right here, guys. You're also going to have unlimited lifetime and access. No matter where you are in your journey, you'll be able to come back to the teachings. You'll be able to volunteer in the online healing retreat with me. This is a huge opportunity. When you finish level 2, you'll be able to assist me in the online healing retreats. That is where you really discover your gifts and how confident you truly are and how open you are. This is the time because that's when a lot of noise starts to happen and you have to learn to work with the noise, right? So you're going to learn a lot of different ways of healing with me, a lot of practices, and you get tons of bonuses. When you sign up today, you get 6 special bonuses. They're $2,900 worth of bonuses. Empowerment to self-love, empowerment and self-love meditation. There's an energy quiz. There's 2 20-minute healing sessions with me, okay? 2 20-minute healing sessions. Purification of the 5 elements video, 6 hours of online healing retreat recording. You're also going to have access to the Facebook page, okay? Now, what are you going to learn in each of these classes? How is it going to help you? Well, what is energy and how many different types are there? And how you can use the energy. How can you create an altar? How can you set your intention? How do we expand our energy? Okay, you're going to learn practitioner hygiene, grounding, protection. I'm going to teach you ways you've never learned before in how to maintain your own hygiene. You're going to learn about all kinds of different ways that I teach that are unique when it comes to hygiene. You're going to learn to realign to your purpose and your intention. You're going to work with the Hara line, your own Hara line. You're going to learn to use a tool. I like to use a specific type of tool to help detect energetic congestions in the body. You're going to discover the spiritual tools, the meditations, the breathing techniques that are going to open you up to more divine source connection and bring through the downloads and open up those 8 clairs. You're going to learn the spot treatment healing technique as well as full body treatment. Remember I said I did healing in the parking lot? That's a spot treatment. If I only have 10 minutes, that's what I'm going to do. If I have 30 minutes, I might do a full body treatment. Okay. And then you're going to have deep dive practices, Q&A, and a bonus healing script. So if you are healing other people, what kind of questions do you ask? Where do you go? What do you say? What is the entire script? You're going to have that. And then in level 2, you're going to learn how to manipulate the spine energetically. People who have spinal issues, back pain, neck pain, bulging disc, herniated disc. You're going to learn to detect energetic interferences. You're going to cut the cords by the millions. You're going to learn to clear vectors and learn what vectors are. You're going to learn how karma impacts the body and how to clear karma. How does that sound so far, guys? I hope you haven't fallen asleep. Yeah, you're going to learn how to meditate, Patty. You're definitely going to learn how to meditate. But how does this sound so far? Have you learned any of these things? You're going to learn how to heal the wounded child. You're going to learn how to clear organs and glands and systems individually. Angel card readings, how to do them effectively. Color therapy, how to use color to heal diseases. And you're going to learn how to perform rituals and ceremonies for various different types of occasions. I have helped people with ceremonies and rituals for death in the family, for babies coming into the family, to help somebody get pregnant, to help somebody leave their body in time of death. I've done all kinds of healings and ceremonies. You're going to learn how to do house clearing. You're going to learn how to do all kinds of rituals and ceremonies. It's really amazing how to, I think there's also clearing entities and spirits out of the home. So, and then we have a special class if you want to do it and move further into that. It is available and it doesn't cost anything extra. It's learning how to clear entities, ghosts, and spirits. Okay. Does anybody want to learn that? Just out of curiosity. I want to learn to clear bad energies. Yeah. Okay. So Susie says that. Let me know if anybody wants to learn that, because it is already included in the course. But if you feel like you're not guided to move into that class, then you don't have to watch that class. So that's what's beautiful about it, right? That you can choose what you want to watch. Okay. So I see a lot of you want to learn that. Okay. So guys, level 1 and level 2 Quantum Body Awakening Medical Intuitive course, you are getting everything that you would be spending tons of money on to go learn individually. You don't have to do anything. You take this course, you've got it all, right? You've got it all. And you're going to get certified. Look how beautiful the certificates are. You're just going to have to go ahead and print them out. You'll have access to the certificates and then put them beautifully on your wall. How awesome is that? They look beautiful, right? So this course is valued over $22,000. But I know that's so unreasonable. I would never ask you to pay that much. That would be so not me. And so the certified medical intuitive course, I thought about it. What about 12,000? And then I asked my guides, I'm like, what do you guys think? They're like, Dipal, you're crazy. If you want to reach more people, help more people, guess what? We have to bring the cost down. And I said, okay, well, what is the right price? What is the right price to help people, to help more people understand their gifts and become more intuitive, create a practice that they've been wanting to create, or whatever they want to do, but have that purpose, be on their road to purpose and live in their purpose. And here is what we came up with. Okay. So the course, all you have to do is pay $1,666 for 3 months. That's it. But just imagine where you're going to be in those 3 months. Where are you going to be? Where do you see yourself? I mean, you start this course and within 3 weeks, I guarantee you 3 to 4 weeks, you're going to start to receive downloads. You're going to be more open than you are right now. You're not going to be struggling with your intuition as much as you are right now. You're going to be able to make so many better decisions. You're going to be able to manage through the holidays. They're going to be easy for you. You're going to have a community that supports you. And guess what? You're setting off the next year on an investment for yourself. Are you ready to do this? Are you ready to do this and make that commitment for yourself for the next 3 months? It's only $1,666. There are so much that you've already invested in yourself, so many programs you have bought. And if you don't do this, you're going to continue to be on that same pattern, same cycle, because you're going to keep investing these small amounts, and they're going to be more than what you're going to get right now. And you're not even going to learn half the things that I'm teaching you. Okay? So if you want to take this step, right, here is the link. And I'm also going to put it in the chat if I can. Apparently, I'm having a little bit of I can't copy and paste, so I'm going to type it in, okay? All right, here we go. And see if you guys could copy and paste that and see if you can click the link and go right to it. All right, so because there is some questions, what questions do you guys have? Here's the link, okay? You guys can just, I did a hyperlink it right there so you could check it out, but you will get all the gifts that I said, the 6 gifts that's worth $2,900, and you'll get all of those. So really, you're not even paying half for the course, you know? You're getting a lot of your money back and a lot more than that for sure. So I want you to take this time and really tap into it, right? This is going to change your life. It's going to be an investment of a lifetime. But if you're tired of running your business the way you are, working for someone else, and you're ready to make a change in your life, you're ready to make a change in your practice, you're ready to allow the energy to flow, you're ready to have all the things that you want, that you've been waiting for lifetimes, this is the time. This is the time to take for you. Yes, it's a little bit of an investment, $1,666 a month for only 3 months. But guess what? It's a lifetime of learning that you're going to have at the tip of your fingers. And I guarantee you, you will walk away with more confidence. I guarantee you that you will have the healing abilities open up for you. And I promise you, if you want to learn to create a business, or you already have a business and you want to further go into the business aspect, I do help my students get there as well. Okay? And you don't have to worry about a website. You don't have to worry about anything. I take care of it all. Okay, so what questions do you have for me? So the discount, I discounted it. Yep, $500. Thank you, Vanessa. It was $5,500. And so I've discounted it and made sure that you guys have where you can make payments. And so you can do it, the entire course, for just $1,666 a month. And to be truly honest, I have spent a lot more than that over the years in my courses, and studying everything that I'm about to show you in just 24 weeks. And if you move faster, great. If you move slower, that's okay. But guess what? You have to be willing to take that next step. And throughout this masterclass, you were like, yes, yes, yes. You saw your healing abilities open up. You saw that what you can do, what you're capable of. But I could take you to a whole other level a lot quicker Okay. I have students going through the course right now. It starts now, Ira. As soon as you sign up, you get level 1, you get level 2, and access to the bonuses. Right now, just go to the page and apply. I mean, you don't even have to apply. Actually, this is nowhere else. This is just here, guys, that I'm giving you this opportunity. It is not on my website. Okay. Other people will have to apply, but I'm giving you the first bids on coming and grabbing the course. And you know what? I get it. You guys are looking at the total, but I want you to look at the bits and pieces. If you want to pay in full, you can. I have a lot of students who have paid in full. That's fine. That option is there, but let's break it up so it doesn't feel so overwhelming for you. If it is overwhelming. Okay, so what questions do you have? So yes, there is a $500 discount. I've already taken that discount into consideration, and the course is a total of $4,998, I believe. But if you're ready to go to this other level, guys, I promise you, I will take you there. And I keep my promises. And I hope that you have enjoyed this course, because now what we're going to do is answer any questions. There are some people in the hot seat. And I know some people, I guess Ira was asking, are there any energies blocking my healing abilities, or am I blocking myself? There's some self-sabotage there, Ira. And I know you're here. So yes, there's some self-sabotage. We all go into this. Just like right now, when I'm sharing the investment, and you're going to go into self-sabotage mode, to be honest. Like, oh, I don't know, I have to get approval from my spouse or my partner, or I have to think about it. But I know you want to do this. I know you're ready for this. And we can't keep self-sabotaging ourselves, because I did that when I wanted to do healing courses and I was dependent on my husband's income. But I did it anyway. And look at where I am today. That's where I want to get you. I want to get you beyond where I am. I want to take you to a whole other level of where you could be, where you want to go. Okay. So let me help you get there. I'm ready if you're ready. Tracy says, I am in so much physical pain. I have been informed it might be trauma based on, can you help me? Yes. So I'm going to help you learn to heal yourself. That is the biggest thing here, that that I want to help you heal, learn to heal yourself. I help empaths and highly sensitives, light workers and healers to learn to heal themselves. That's the key to any healing. Okay. Let's see, Suzanne, how do I tell where the problem area is to help heal it, specifically an organ or spot in the body? I'm going to teach you all of that. Okay, I'm going to teach you exactly what you need to do, where you need to go, how you can become more in tune with your body and heal it. Okay. Dipal, I was told that I came into this lifetime with my gift sealed due to tremors experienced in past lifetimes. Since this was willingly done, can I do otherwise now? Now, Vanessa, you have free will. We all have free will and free choices of what we want to do. Okay, and how we want to do it. And yes, you can unseal this. Remember, we talked about the Hara line. We talked about the thymus. And so we can undo what has been done to us in other lifetimes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the share, but I have questions, or you could write it in the chat, whatever's easy. Let's see, Dipal, I was told, okay, Vanessa, I answered, Ira, Vanessa. Okay. I haven't even had the time to schedule the individual session with Dipal, purchased a month ago. I make intention to do so this year. Yes. So go ahead and do that, Patty, my dear. You know, I do keep you accountable, and that's what's nice, because you always have somebody to guide you. And like I said, there's so much offered in this course, guys. I am giving you everything that I have learned. And of course, there's more, but that would be a level 3, which I don't have because I'm constantly learning, I'm constantly evolving, and you will be too. Once you step into your power, you're going to see how much you evolve too. And every day is a different day, and every day is a different download. Every day is an initiation to the higher power that you can connect to, you know? And I really do invite each and every one of you to come take this course because it's a gift. It's a gift that that I have been told to give to the world, and I'm here to give you that gift. So Ira says, I have a call with you tomorrow. Yes, you do. So if you want to schedule a call and you want to talk to me personally, email me at dipalshah@anandaforlife.com and let's schedule a time that we can talk. Okay. So I'm just going to put my link here, dipalshah@anandaforlife.com, and I can scan and see if this is the course for you. Okay. If you have any hesitations, I can definitely do that. Selena says, I will have to email you as well. Yeah, not a problem. It sounds beautiful. Thank you, Anne. I'm so happy that you're here. And lots of love and light to you guys. Thank you for being here, spending this time with me. I know we went a little bit over,